serious. These are the moments when Karens make scenes at airports and instantly face the karma. First, we have a Karen named Terry causing a scene at an airport after allegedly breaching security. The footage begins with Terry screaming at security staff and claiming that she had been choked by a guard. Hoping for validation from the crowd, Terry asked if anyone had seen her being choked. A nearby passenger quickly called her out. Another person sarcastically responded, "Boo-hoo," which seemed to enrage her further.
He threw me to the ground! My name is Terry M. Booz. I'm right, the manager of the fucking airport here!
That's
Who
not
saw him choking? Who saw him choke me to the ground? Who saw me?
I saw you run through the door when you weren't supposed to,
He
and I saw him
chokehold me
push
to
you
the
out
ground!
the door.
You deserve
I'm
it!
pretty sure you're
In a
mistaken.
dress!
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo! You fuck off!
Not helping.
Excuse me?
I want the manager of...
Next, this male Karen, on a flight from Dallas to Los Angeles, decided he deserved a better seat, so he helped himself to someone else's spot.
That's my seat. Call the police on me. I call the police on you.
When the rightful owner arrived, the man refused to move. As tensions rose, flight attendants stepped in, but the man wasn't backing down. Authorities were called, and as officers arrived, the flight attendants had to deplane everyone to ensure safety. The man continued his rants, causing a 45-minute delay for all passengers. Despite his loud threats and protests, the man was eventually removed from the aircraft in handcuffs while seated in a wheelchair.
That's my seat. Call the police on me. I call the police on you. I don't give a That's my seat. You take something from me, I take what is mine.
Say it one more time.
I take what is mine. Shut up.
Passengers seem to have had enough of the man's incessant ranting.
You know, your ass is in lawsuit federally. Take it. All right, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna be in that seat. Police coming right now, I'm gonna stay in that seat. You take me off this plane, your ass is going to federal court. Everybody, you gotta get off. Everybody, off the plane, please. Everybody, please. Off the plane. Everybody, off the plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, but everyone was deplaned.
I'm a citizen of the United States. You're never gonna take that away from me. You can't take that away from me. Off the plane, everybody. Off the plane, everybody.
He's gonna be.
Passengers missed connections, tempers flared, and frustration lingered throughout the terminal, all because one person decided rules didn't apply to him. This argument on a plane escalated when a woman confronted another passenger. It started with sharp words, but her insults took a bizarre turn. She called someone Rainbow Girl and sarcastically accused them of flaunting their white privilege.
You better turn around. You better turn around, Rainbow Girl. You better turn around.
You wanna say what? You wanna say what? You wanna say all 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 what?
Stop it. Stop it.
It's so funny to you, you know why? Because you have white privilege, bitch. You have white privilege, bitch.
The woman's erratic behavior didn't stop there. As crew members tried to calm her, she continued shouting and making sarcastic remarks. Her loud outbursts forced the flight captain to make a difficult decision. She had to be removed from the plane. Authorities were called, and the woman, still fuming, was escorted off.
Get on.
Oh my god.
We gotta tell Gus.
Although no physical harm occurred, the disruption delayed the flight, leaving travelers frustrated. The airline later confirmed that disruptive passengers are taken very seriously for everyone's safety. In this next case, a 53-year-old woman named Vicky Myers sprinted onto the tarmac at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. She had missed her flight and decided to take matters into her own hands. After trying to open a locked gate by pressing random numbers on the keypad, she pushed through emergency doors and ran toward the plane. Airport staff quickly alerted police, who arrived just as Myers was arguing with ground crew about being allowed on board.
I feel like I got a paper on this.
Imagine getting detained.
What you don't need to do.
There they go. She's gone to jail.
Officers apprehended her before she could get too close to the aircraft, charging her with first-degree criminal trespassing, a felony. Although no one was injured and operations weren't impacted, passengers and staff were stunned by her actions. Witnesses recorded the incident, with one person calling it unbelievable. Myers later admitted she wanted to stop the flight so she wouldn't miss it.
Right there. Does it not say 152? They did? Does it not? Talk to me like walk out. You can go to a ton of church. She's getting arrested too. No. Scott? Scott? It says 152. No, but it says 152. I just took it. Oh, now you changed it.
But what about this 23-year-old woman who caused chaos on a Delta flight when she refused to wear a face mask? Adelaide Shrowang not only argued with flight attendants, but also spat on other passengers, igniting outrage in the cabin. Her defiance led the captain to order her removal from the plane. As officers arrived, Shrowang became even more difficult. She repeatedly questioned their authority and insisted they weren't respecting her human rights.
You're out there, and I compliment you in that way.
She's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're going to have to get off the aircraft.
They made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is, but right now I'm going to need you...
And that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to grab your bag and just step off the aircraft.
And I did not do anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what fucking America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that. You know that.
Give me another unit on the plane, please.
The officers tried to give her several chances to comply, but she refused. Finally, they escorted her off the plane, leading to her arrest.
So that's my rights. Like, you need to. No, we're getting to the point where you're not respecting my human rights as a constitution. That's not true. I didn't do anything that did anything to. No, man, that's not okay, dude. That's not okay. You know it.
29 Central, 10:15.
Why did you have 10:15?
Shrowang faced charges of trespassing, resisting an officer, and interfering with aircraft operations. Even during her booking process, she continued her disruptive behavior. Passengers who witnessed the scene were both frustrated and relieved when it ended.
You weren't gonna stop anything when you lie to them.
You had your chance, ma'am.
I had my chance. You didn't even give me a chance. I looked at you in your eyes, and I knew you were lying to me. No. Don't. You can't bullshit. Sure. That's fine. No. That was the resistance that you felt. No.
I asked you 5 times to get off that plane.
Next at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, this woman made headlines after an outrageous meltdown while trying to board a JetBlue flight. The trouble began when she was denied boarding due to signs of intoxication. Witnesses reported that despite earlier delays unrelated to her flight, the woman's disruptive behavior made her an immediate concern. She climbed onto the counter, screamed accusations before making even more alarming claims. What truly stunned passengers was when she called a male employee a rapist and threatened that she had a gun in her possession. She also declared that she was homeless, adding a layer of confusion to the situation. Video footage captured her grabbing her belongings and stomping away while passengers whispered nervously about the potential danger. The woman's rant ended with local law enforcement stepping in. She was arrested after causing chaos in front of everyone.
No, get me out of this thing! Fuck that place! You rapist!
What?
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! A fucking gun on me because I'm homeless! Get me out!
She's a gun. She's a gun. She's in there. Yeah, she's in there. She's in there.
Next, get ready to face this Karen's racist outburst. This family, a white mother and her black daughter, had just returned from their trip and were quietly waiting for their bags. Initially, the white mother sat near this woman with no issues, but when her black daughter joined her, everything changed. This Karen, seemingly uncomfortable with the daughter's presence, began yelling and acting aggressively. Her words and body language quickly revealed her racist motives. Witnesses later discovered that the woman had been squatting at the airport for days, living there unnoticed.
Do not disturb me. I shouldn't tell you now.
Hey,
no.
chill out. Don't touch my mom. I'm not playing. Shut up, bitch. She's not your mom. Yes, she is. No, she's not. I'm really not playing. Don't touch her. You're literally disturbing a person that's...
Evergreen's.
Mama, stop.
Museums, live concerts, performances,
I can see you're a problem.
Keep videotaping. Keep videotaping. Sit down.
and international.
She's her
Hope you enjoy your stay. Please come back soon.
Oh my God. Don't even...
Airport security eventually intervened after other passengers called for help.
Get me the off this guy!
A Spirit Airlines flight from Houston to Minneapolis turned chaotic when this Karen caused multiple disruptions mid-flight. The plane had to be diverted to Rochester, Minnesota to safely remove the unruly individual. It was reported that the woman stormed down the aisle, yelling and cursing before heading toward the cockpit.
Wait! You wanna be to me? You will see.
At one point, two passengers tried to intervene to calm her down, but her behavior only grew more erratic. When the plane finally landed, police boarded to remove the woman, who continued to scream and resist.
Cursing, and at one point, two men confront her, possibly to calm her down.
I don't care! I'm in a sight fest!
She makes her way to just outside the cockpit, and not knowing what to do, you hear passengers trying to calm each other.
I don't think she's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Police officers eventually arrive and take the woman off the plane, but Washington says she did not go quietly, yelling and screaming until she was...
At last, Salt Lake City International Airport saw its own dramatic scene when Jacqueline Fleury caused such a disturbance at Gate A14 that her entire flight had to be deplaned. Fleury had her ticket refunded and was banned from flying after an argument with an airline supervisor. Instead of leaving the airport, she escalated the situation by yelling and snatching her ID back from an officer.
Yeah, this is on you! No, I did not cause a disturbance! They fucking told me I would get an idol! Alright, dude, give me my shit. I didn't do shit! Stop! 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 Stop!
When officers attempted to arrest her, Fleury refused to cooperate. She resisted physically, forcing police to use restraint to handcuff her. Even after being subdued, she lashed out by kicking an officer. Her actions led to 3 serious charges: assaulting an officer, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. She was later booked into the Salt Lake County Jail.
I don't live in Utah. 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 Stop!
Stop resisting.
Stop! Stop!
Stop resisting.
Stop!
Stop resisting.
Stop!
Put your hand behind your back.
Let me just go home. Let me just go home. Let me just go home. No! You guys are totally fucking... No!
Now, before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell for more upcoming uploads.